And so we don't want people to disturb those little clusters.
Know where exactly where the leak is. Though fully vaccinated, if you're indoors with a bunch of people for the holidays, you and they might want to wear masks, says Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's top COVID and infectious disease official. The Persian Gulf nation Qatar confirms there were Americans on board that country's fifth evacuation flight out of the Afghan capital, Kabul, today. No word yet how many. No big winner in last night's Powerball drawing, and next drawing is tomorrow night. This is ABC News.
For the rest of the evening, showers and thunderstorms with storms ending around 11 p.m. with highs in the mid-60s. Later tonight, rain showers throughout the night with lows in the mid-50s. For tomorrow, mostly cloudy with showers and thunderstorms possible, highs in the upper 60s. For tomorrow night, showers and thunderstorms to continue throughout the night with lows in the mid-50s. And on to Tuesday, mostly cloudy skies with a chance for showers, highs in the upper 60s again.
And good evening once again. It's Sunday, of course. You're tuned into another episode of CNY Music Now. Vinny Bellardini with you each week with Charles Walton and a unique special guest each and every Sunday. Mr. Charles, how you doing?
I am doing well. Vinny, how you doing, bro?
Doing perfect. You can't complain. This is what we like to do on Sunday evenings,
exactly.
This is the best, probably the best Sunday evening activity you could have.
No, I call this our new living room.
It is, yeah, it pretty much
It's
is.
our new living room.
And actually, I live alone, so it's more like my living room than my own living room is.
Oh, there you go. See?
There's actually life in here. So
we get to spend some good time.
that's right. Charles, why don't
You know, the fortunate thing tonight is once again, we've got an extremely talented young lady here tonight, man.
That's right.
I'm pretty
That's
pumped
right.
about this. I mean, Cait Devin, we were looking at some stuff earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We are pleased and honored to have you here.
Aw.
Cait, how you doing?
Thanks, dude. I'm doing very swell. How are you doing? Hey.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So
I'm doing awesome too, and we saw your latest project is Glitter.
Glitter. Yeah.
And some cool album artwork there, along with the single, which is pretty awesome. Stream that on Spotify, and you're up to a whole bunch of other stuff too on your website.
Definitely a pretty wide array there.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I mean, talk about some of these projects. I mean, what it was like to play some of these Shredding for Hope projects and that type of
you
stuff.
had two of those, and then Women Shredding, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I had 3 Shredding for Hopes, which are like the very big charity shred collabs, which is basically where I get all of my favorite guitarists together, whether they are from my favorite bands that I've looked up to for a while or just like social media guitarists. And then, I put them all on one track, put them on a video, and they all kind of go crazy with it. I put myself in there, but, I tend to be maybe a little tiny bit more low-key than them, but... Yeah, I'm trying to think of everybody that's been on them because there's just so many people.
That's an impressive list.
Yeah, close to 100 actually.
Wow.
Close to 100 players. For example, Jen of Evanescence, if anybody likes rock bands out there.
Of course.
You'd probably recognize that name. Jinx from Blackfield Brides made an appearance. Joel of Whitesnake, and he also played for Cher, which is very cool.
That's really
but
awesome,
I mean, there's so many really. We got Courtney Cox from the Iron Maidens and Nikki Stringfield, which they are a great group. It's actually one of the groups that Nita Strauss started in, which she's now now Alice Cooper's guitarist. All that bang caffeine making me jumble my words together.
No.
But yeah, that's a little bit about those. We do them for There With Care, which is a charity that helps children with cancer. So obviously that is incredibly important. People got to focus on the health aspects, especially right now with everything that is happening.
Definitely.
in the world.
Say that again.
And, alongside my music, because I'm a singer-songwriter as well, but in terms of the guitar stuff, whatever it is, I try to make it for charity.
That's beautiful.
Or, anything for good, really, because...
Well, you got a big event coming up. What, Brushstrokes for Breast Cancer, is it?
Yeah, I believe...
Tell us about that one, yeah.
Don't quote me on this, because I'm going to look at the date right now, but that is at the Uptown Theater in Utica.
Nice.
And yes, that is for breast cancer.
That's awesome.
So I'm going to be making an appearance at that event, which, if you don't mind me, let's see if
Saturday, October 16th there, folks, man.
Oh, wow. You are
Charles.
way ahead of me.
You know.
It's CaitDevin.com too. If you
Yeah,
want
I
to look
got
your stuff up
my
yourself.
whole show schedule
Yeah.
on there, so I'm very excited.
CAIT.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, don't put
Exactly.
KAT in there. You're gonna get a bad link.
CAIT, yep.
Yeah, and Devin is DEVIN.
Yeah.
So we'll obviously be talking to you a little bit more here throughout the hour, but why don't you start us off with some music? What are you thinking about playing?
Sure. Am I allowed to do covers in here?
Of course, yeah.
yeah,
We
no.
encourage
Usually
it.
it's the other way around.
we encourage
Musicians
it.
are like, am I allowed to do originals?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. No, we.
Right?
That's a question that's been asked though, and that's actually
Yeah.
a thing of me and Charles is that we usually
Yeah,
request
we usually
covers.
ask
so,
for a cover at some point.
so we're glad that you asked first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and usually with covers, I try to make them my own anyways. So
course.
I try
Of
to
course.
We have faith
sprinkle
in
some Cait onto it. So,
right.
if any
Some glitter.
listeners out there know MGMT, I think they're a pretty unique group. And yeah, this is some electric feel for you. On the Western Front, people line up to receive. She got the power in her hands to shock you like you won't believe. I saw her in the Amazon with a voltage running through her skin. Standing there with nothing on, she gonna teach me how to swim. I said, ooh, girl, you shock me like an electric eel. Oh, baby girl, turn me on with your electric feel. I said, all on the eastern shore, put your circuits in the sea. This is what the world is for. Oh, making electricity. You can feel it in your mind. Oh, you can do it all the time. Plug it in and change the world. You could be my electric girl. I said, oh, girl, you shock me like an electric eel. Oh, baby girl, you turn me on with your electric feel. I said, oh, girl, you shock me like an electric eel. Oh, baby girl, yeah. Turn me on with your electric feel. I said, do what you feel now. Electric feel now. Do what you feel now. feel now. Do what you feel now. Electric feel now.
My
Vinny, man,
Lord,
you
my
know,
Lord.
Jumping out the
That is
gate
some
like
voice
that.
you got.
There you go.
Seriously,
Thanks,
yo.
dude.
Oh, just
This girl's
rocking
only,
it in
this
here
girl's
right
only
off the
20 years old, too. We should have
I
said that.
appreciate that, which is actually very old in the music
Oh, come
world.
on.
So,
stop.
look at this! Look at these
No.
roots, yo! All this
That's what
black hair
happens when you
coming through.
sing your butt off. I mean,
you go.
Charles,
Oh, man.
I was impressed before she even started singing with all the music knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
She's talking about Alice Cooper, all these other bands that 20-year-olds shouldn't know about or should know about, but usually don't.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
she's
oh
done her
my
work,
Lord,
man. You know,
that voice is something.
smoking.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh, right out the
you.
gate, man. You know,
I do appreciate it, because, yeah, man. I mean, I'm not trying to, like, sprinkle some darkness onto this show right now, but, I mean, spooky vibes anyways, right? Kind of
That's Halloween coming up.
October season, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would find this spooky, but I actually have this condition called trigeminal neuralgia, which is kind of considered rare, and it's quite severe. And it involves, like, shooting nerve pain in the mouth and in the face, and it's basically triggered by stuff like talking. And singing and stuff like that. I actually got like a few shocks during the first verse there,
Did
which
you?
is kind of unusual, but you know,
Well, let us know
Well,
if
like
you.
it don't
yeah.
got nothing on me. Yo.
No, I mean,
Exactly.
We're
geez.
gonna just keep trucking.
We did
like
not
it says, you're a
hear
warrior,
that
man.
at all.
You're
Yeah.
a warrior.
Yeah, who cares, man? Like, if anybody's listening out there, if you got any kind of a health issue or whatever, you know, if you don't let it get the best of you, you know, you can keep doing your thing. It's what I encourage. It's what I tell everybody.
That's a nice
feel me?
There
message.
you go.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that's a great example, you know, given what's going on in the world today and everything.
Yeah.
You know, come
Yeah,
on, man.
you gotta just have empathy for people, yo.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yo.
it's a crazy time for everybody.
Yes.
It is. I
Yes,
think it's a time when
Yeah.
we're realizing how much we take for granted too, and hopefully, at least doing our best to like correct that, improve that, you know. And just in terms of the small things, I feel like going out, you know, and not having to worry about this, that, or the other thing. I don't know. The pandemic, I guess, has really exacerbated a lot of. But what could go wrong? I guess if you just kind of stop being happy with the little things, you know.
Yeah. Get out of your cocoon, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Humility. I hope people learn humility
Yeah.
out of all of this.
That's
you know?
right, yeah.
That's the reality. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, people. Love one another. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. So what? How do you choose your covers? Do you just like kind of like a song? I want to try that. Cause I saw like you had some neat covers too on your website.
They're honestly kind of all over the place, because I've dabbled in a lot of genres of music, probably pretty clearly from the shred collabs that I was doing. But yeah, part of picking covers is when I first started really playing gigs by myself, when I was like 14, 15 years old, I would play a lot of the local dive bars. And I actually still do, because I like to play a huge variety of venues in the area. And a lot of those people would be an older crowd, so I would kind of pull out the more classic rock, bluesy kind of covers that they would recognize. So that's kind of how I got my start in the more alternative, kind of rockier, like vibe, I guess, having those elements in my music. So that's where my rocky side started. I guess MGMT might kind of sort of fall into that category with the last cover there. But yeah, more recently, I've been really dabbling in the pop sound with elements of hip hop. So as you can see, I'm kind of all over the board.
No,
but,
I love that though, because that was one thing that I really enjoyed watching on
yeah,
on
like
Facebook,
the new
hip-hop.
music video, the Glitter single that you were talking about. That and my previous two singles have very much so been down that alternative pop lane, if you feel me, which I'm very happy about.
I think it's time for new genres of music. Not new genres, but there's always new takes. You know, new like you're kind of talking about different alternatives along pop. You know,
you got to find yourself.
Find yourself.
Not necessarily find yourself, but just experience what you enjoy the most. Because pop music, and not everybody's aware of this, especially people who have found me from YouTube with all those more popular videos. it might surprise some people to know that actually when I was like 9, 10, around the time I really started diving into singing, I actually started out doing like Selena Gomez covers and like these neon green skirts and like shaggy pink boots. And I was really trying to just be a Selena Gomez up there, you know, Taylor Swift, Katy Perry. I was all about it. So in a way, like sometimes people think that rock, like those are my roots, which in terms of gigging and stuff, that's very much true. But just in general, I would say honestly, pop kind of is, and that's where I got my start in my songwriting.
Okay.
I like some of your influences. Doja Cat,
Yes,
Weeknd,
Doja Cat,
Ed Sheeran.
You know, Ed Sheeran is
Very Avril Lavigne.
very Avril Lavigne.
Very
Think
Avril
of,
Lavigne.
I guess the perfect way to describe my music would be think of Avril Lavigne having a baby with like literally Doja Cat or something.
That would be something.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good blend.
That is a good blend, though. And
Or like Taylor Swift having a baby with The Weeknd.
right.
Okay.
That kind of blend.
Yeah,
of,
that R&B hip-hoppy kind of element.
it is like I do encourage you to check out some of Cait's videos on Facebook,
without
her
a doubt,
website, because you do like it really is kind of a like I saw you on one do an electric guitar solo over just like a straight like almost like a trap hip hop beat.
Yeah, I
type of
love
thing.
doing
It was
those.
awesome.
I love
It was-
jamming to those trap beats. I'm all
Yeah.
about the 808.
That's got me like
Right.
wanting to go home and try that. You know?
should.
Yeah,
You're
kind of.
fresh.
I do want to.
And yeah, I love kind of like blending all of my influences, and I really do feel like, speaking of finding a path that I'm happy going down, having the rocky guitar licks that I have learned and applying them to these trap background music clips that I have found, whether that's on YouTube or something that my producer has made, it really kind of locks in, and there's a very exciting kind of groove about it that I'm like really happy
sync it
about.
up. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's that
you know,
rhythm.
you go across that one thing and you're like, all right, this is probably for me. This is what I feel most comfortable doing.
Speaks
You
to
know, yeah,
you. All right.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
Well, what I'm trying to think of what I want to. There's so many different avenues I could go down of songs I want to hear now because she's got so many, you know,
So many
different.
influences.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would love
it's
a
an
There really
eclectic
are.
mix.
There
You know,
really
an
are.
eclectic mix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always had trouble kind of putting myself in a box as an artist,
That's
which
good.
I guess
Keep
is
it.
why I
Yeah.
felt so welcome to kind of grow freely and kind of put it in people's face, regardless of what they expect of me or what they think that I'll put out.
All right.
No matter what I put out, I feel like I'm going to shock people because I kind of do have that versatile thing going on as far as my originals.
Definitely think so. Let's hear an original.
Yeah, for
that.
sure. I
There,
can
that's
do
perfect transition. 'Cause you decided my mind for me.
Yeah, and you know, in terms of the Doja Cat, Ed Sheeran, indie kind of thing, there's this thing called sing talking, otherwise known as stalking. And this,
Yeah.
I guess this could kind of fall under that category. I also have an acoustic album that is out, just as like a demo in case I want to like revamp any of those tunes, which I'm sure I will. And if I had to pick one off of that album, it would be this song. And it's called The Latter. I'm on cloud nine every second of every day, yeah. And when you try to stop me in my tracks, I say no, no, no way. Cause it's only up from here, maybe down for you, but I don't wish you anything but well. Talking about you're brand new, baby, what's the use? Cause I'm not buying any lie you sell. Talking about love, talking about truth, talking about how I sent it all through, but I know better. It don't get better with you. No, 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 nothing's forever. No, no, nah, nah, just keep climbing that ladder. No, 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 of sneak attack. I always know when you're coming my way. And you go breaking things, leave them on the floor. Things that aren't yours, that's too bad. Let's raise a toast to all of your tricks in store. All these gimmicks, no, they don't last. Talk about passion, talk about lust, talk about how it controls us. But I know better, I'll win wherever. Hey, no, 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 nothing's forever. No, no, nah, nah, just keep climbing that ladder. No, 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 you blink once and you're higher, all for nothing. I know this one thing, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. The sky is looking up and up and up and up. I know the storm is only one step right ahead and right above us. And you got some nerve right now, really is that true? Cause you're on La La Land at best. I'll show you nerve right now and I'll do it loud. Cause I live to pass the test. Try me now as I climb, my hands are bleeding by design. They don't stop ever, by the end ever. Hey, no, 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 nothing's forever. No, no, nah, nah, just keep climbing that ladder. No, 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 you blink once and you're higher, all for nothing. I know this one thing, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep climbing the ladder.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
Jeez.
Benny, we're lucky.
I still got to do a show?
We're lucky.
Wow.
You know?
Thank
Good
you.
God. I mean, seriously. It's
You know,
just
we are
it's
so
incredible.
lucky to have all these, strong, powerful women on this show.
I know.
Just rocking it for you know.
This area has many talented ladies.
You got that right. No, I was
Many.
thinking about Rachel Beverly. We've had Sydney Irving on the show.
Sydney is very,
We
very,
got,
very
Cait
incredible.
Devin here. Come on.
This is insane.
This is just crazy. And think of how young they are, man. This area. Oh, you guys are going to
She
tear
was
it
named.
up.
She was 16 when she became Sammy's
Sammy.
finalist. She
Yeah.
didn't even have an album out yet. She didn't even
I didn't have anything out.
She didn't have
yet.
anything out yet.
I was
You
just
know?
gigging locally. Like I had like kind of this low-key Hannah Montana lifestyle going
Hey,
on
that's
because I would be playing gigs like literally every other night, like late night bar gigs until midnight, and then like waking up, going to school the
school.
next day.
That's amazing. Did your friends at school did your school know that you were doing all that too? I mean, were you kind of known as Hannah Montana
yeah,
type?
and they knew I was like in the Sammys too. They would like put it on the morning announcements and everything,
Wow.
and kind of like tell people to vote.
That's so cool.
Cool.
Which
Yeah.
not everybody liked, for
Wow,
sure.
that's high
I
school.
mean, you're always gonna have the ass hats.
Yeah, yeah. And the people who
I'm from a
you know.
small town. What can you really say?
Well, yeah, that's right.
Actually, not a lot of my high school peers were really into the music scene.
Oh,
really?
honestly, really, not a lot of them. Not a lot, no.
Well, I mean, also it takes a lot of motivation and a lot of something that you have and a lot of people don't have. That you were already out
drive.
and doing it, and talent and just like
Talent got the drive, man.
you got it all, and people can be intimidated by that too, especially in high school.
I would think in
Even
high
after
school, yeah,
that,
especially. No.
even after that,
But no, beauty is you're still doing it.
you let your stars shine. Sometimes
Kinda drifting.
it's tough. It's tough.
You were talking about it earlier. I mean, keep your voice. Stay true to you.
Yeah.
And you're doing it and rocking it
yeah.
well, girl. Come on.
Like I said, there's always going to be people who expect certain things of you and who won't approve of other styles or directions, and that's totally okay. You know, you can't please everybody. I went from hard rock to literally alternative pop within like the span of what 4 months.
No boxes.
Okay, hey, no boxes.
So I changed lanes pretty swiftly there.
Well, did you use your turn signal? That's all we're worried about.
Yeah.
I just do not drive yet. I can
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah, you
I
just
do
don't.
not drive
Yeah.
yet. I am on too many anticonvulsants to
Yeah.
possibly get behind the wheel
Let's
right
talk
now.
about that a little bit more. Not necessarily your condition, but how you use that to, you know, you organize a lot of benefits for chronic illnesses. You bring in, you know,
Yes.
famous artists to help you out
You
with
do
that. I mean,
awesome charity work.
yeah.
So,
Talk about how
kudos.
that you know, pushes how you're pushed to do what you do. You know.
I think going through a situation as traumatic as what I have been through the past 2 years has really like been an eye opener to people who are not to say that I wasn't empathetic before, but I guess what I'm trying to say is going through this brought it to a whole different level where I'm like, okay, people literally live, like children live in these hospitals. And here I am having complete breakdowns because of how often I have to go and because of how stressful it is. And all the pain that I dealt with, I'm like, well, there's literally children with cancer who are living in these hospitals. So, of course, I have to pull everybody I can possibly pull together to benefit that cause.
Yeah.
And with the next event that I'm doing, which is actually different than the Guitar Shred collabs, I'm going to be starting a virtual concert series. I teamed up with a new streaming platform for performers called The Avenue, but it's going to be called Jams for Benefits, and that's going to benefit the Facial Pain Association, which they benefit patients like myself who are dealing with trigeminal neuralgia, that rare disorder that affects the trigeminal nerve within the head, and it provides patients resources and important information that they may not have known of previously. So I was once in that dark place with this condition where I had no help. Doctors had no idea what was going on with me because they couldn't really, in the beginning, they may have even been in a little bit of denial that somebody in this area my age could be dealing something like this.
Yeah, because usually it's with people 50.
Typically it is older people, but there are the rare portion of us that are the quote-unquote TN kids. Because my symptoms first started developing around 13, but then it went into a long remission. I thought I was kind of free from it, and then here it came back with a vengeance and totally flipped my world upside down. I had to completely stop gigging for a while in order to even get more than 4 hours of sleep every night. So, yeah, I just strongly feel that it's got to be a part of my mission, music-wise, to actually lend a hand to people and not to say that other musicians are egotistical that don't necessarily do charity work. I just think in terms of my own life, it's something that I have to do.
That's a beautiful thing.
I love that.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
And I would feel guilty if I didn't, I guess. So I enjoy doing these concert series, and I'm trying to make it not virtual as well. I may even make it local and organize some mini music festivals. Obviously, COVID safe, you know, gonna really think about that. But yeah, I might do like a cannabis and crystals music event.
Hey,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I feel like that might draw some
Send the
people
invite.
out.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
some like local artists on board. Because I feel like local musicians would want to participate in that.
oh, I would
without
think
a
so.
You feel
yeah.
me? That
I
would take
think so.
planning. I can't guarantee you when that's gonna happen, but you know, I've hosted live music festivals before, like at 12 North Sports Bar, and I want to collaborate with everybody at this point, not just people I look up to online.
All right, all right. I
So
mean, the
cool
beauty is
they- yeah.
venues are opening up. So
I mean, it's just I'm just so impressed
find
by
your
all
space.
that, you know, and just keep on doing what you're doing, you know, because your energy rubs off to people, I'm sure, more than you know.
without a
So,
doubt. An old soul,
know.
man. You got an
Yeah,
old soul.
yeah. Yeah.
It just, I don't know, even with this whole COVID thing, it really kind of hurts to see people not, and I'm not like trying to get political, but even when it comes to people getting a little bit divided regarding the mandates or even simple things like the masks, people forget that even when you communicate your perspective or beliefs health-wise to somebody else, that doesn't equal comprehension. Like, communication does not equal comprehension. So, like, everybody's out here at each other's throats regarding, personal health decisions or whatever, and everybody has their reason for everything, no matter what side you're on. And a lot of these people are trying to have good intentions, regardless of how they see things with the pandemic. So I do wish people had a bit more respect for each other.
There you go.
And kind of had a more open mind
Love
instead
and
of
respect.
demonizing people
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
for things as simple as health decisions,
Yeah.
So I
that.
try to be one of the open-minded ones.
Definitely are.
know?
You definitely are. And you got a
Yeah.
big, bright mind, too, and like I said, I mean, it's just inspirational to see you go through something physical that a lot of people don't. A lot of people, when you don't have to worry about your physical health, that's when you start picking at everything else. And they're, okay, let's see what else I can.
A lot of people
Point
take
out,
things for granted,
know?
and a lot of us do not realize just how lucky that we are, man. I mean,
true that,
seriously.
yeah.
And I mean, the
we're here.
Afghanistan thing. Like, and people are fleeing. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's trying to just be safe. And here we are. Like, we got to kind of look around and be like, okay, yeah, COVID sucks, but we got to appreciate the fact
Take inventory.
that we are still alive, that we're still here, that we aren't dealing with things like that,
Oh, exactly.
There's so many things going on, yo.
There is. It's a busy time,
So
We're
yeah,
all
just
connected.
moral of the story: don't take things for granted.
No,
be
don't.
thankful for the little things, like you were saying.
We were talking humility, man.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and just like you said, looking around you and realizing your place, and you can find a lot of comfort too in realizing that, oh, I'm in a position where I can actually provide a lot of hope to people who have it worse off than me. Even if you're in a tough situation, you can always find people who need you more than who need you. And like you with the kids in the hospital, once you realized all that they have to live here and stuff, it probably gave you.
I can't imagine not even being able to escape that hospital setting and not being able to just breathe after your appointment and just go home and
for a
just kind
walk,
of wash off the stress.
know.
No, that's not how these people live. So
Yeah.
it's
Being able
Yeah.
to go out and play with these kids,
Well,
yeah.
let's hear some more music, I guess. How you feeling? You feeling okay?
Yeah, let's get some more tunes in there. Should I do a Taylor Swift song or The Weeknd?
I think I kind of want to hear I kind of want to hear
both
you do.
now.
I want to do both, but
Yeah.
I'm curious to hear your spin on a Weekend tune. Honestly,
Let's do it. Let's see.
Whew.
There we go.
Good stuff. This is CNY Music Now, by the way. Studio sessions live from WXHC, and happier than a clam
Got that
to
right.
be here.
Happier than a clam.
Happier
Beautiful
than a
night in
clam.
Homer.
Clams are happy, by the way.
All right. This one is called Starboy by The Weeknd.
Oh, nice,
and I do an
Charles.
acoustic rendition of this, but I also do the actual backing track rendition with
All right.
DJ Roscoe Red. He's over on Kiss FM.
Oh, nice.
And
Oh,
I
you got a
have-
show with him coming up.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Friday in Syracuse, October 8th. We're starting at 9:30. It's going to be a late one, going all the way to 12:30. But, I'm only doing a couple songs and starting off with a quick acoustic set, then doing a guitar solo segment with him. That's going to be very fun. The rest of the time, I'm just going to be chilling. So if anybody wants to come chill, definitely come hang out.
There you go.
Absolutely.
All right. And that's right downtown,
That's a
by
penny,
the way.
isn't it? Yeah.
Right downtown in Armory Square, yeah. Oh, F is not the chord. Could any guitar players notice? Maybe?
I did. I did.
You sure did. I'm trying to put you in the worst mood. P1 cleaner than your church shoes. Millie .2 just to hurt you. All brittle lamb just to tease you. None of these toys are unleashed to. Nature her year in a week too. Yeah, name bitch out of your league too. Side out of your league too. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks of table cut from ebony. it every into skinny pieces, and she clean her with a face, man, I love my baby. Talking money, need a hearing aid. Talking about me, I don't see the shade. Switch on my side, I take any lane. Switch on my car, if I get any pain. Ooh, look what you've done. I'm a star boy. Yeah. Look what you've done. Ooh. I'm a star boy. Every day it's trying to test me. Every day they're just trying to break me. Pull up on the roaster SV. Back us overweight, they're getting hefty. Coming for the king, that's a far cry. I come alive in the fall time. The competition, I don't even listen. I'm in the blue moon, saying bumping no edition. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks of table cut from ebony. Cut that every into skinny pieces, and she clean her with a face, man, I love my baby. Talking money, need a hearing aid. Talking about me, I don't see the shade. Switch on my side, I take any lane. Switch on my car, if I get any pain. Ooh, look what you've done. Hey, I'm a star boy. Yeah. Look what you've done. I'm a star boy. Letter, Brad Pitt, legend of the fall, took the air like a bandit. Bought mama a crib in a brand new wagon. Oh, she hit the grocery shop looking lavish. Star Trek moving the race con. Girls get loose when they hear the song. 100 on the dash, getting close to God. We don't pray for love, we just play for cars. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks of table cut from ebony. Cut that every into skinny pieces, and she clean her with a face, man, I love my babe. Talking money, need a hearing aid. Talking about me, I don't see that shade. Switch on my side, I take any lane. Switch on my car, if I get any pain. Ooh, look what you've done. Ooh, I'm a star boy. Yeah. Look what you've done. Ooh, I'm a star boy.
Wow.
Cait, you move so wonderfully between your head voice and your voice. That's just beautiful, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's. I hate that I have to say things immediately after, because it's like these are the type of stuff you just want to like sit there and let the music, let the sound kind of like soak into you for
No, I have to
you know.
fight clapping when we're here, Vinny.
I know, me
That's
too.
valid, you know?
And just like that's the way I am too when I'm really thinking about something. I'm like silent, and because I can think in more words than I can say at a time, you know. And it's just, I mean, the voice. It's amazing.
This is rocking,
you know?
and the power from your guitar, man. Oh.
And that's a tough song to. That's like a tough song to acousticize, you know.
No,
It's
we
a
had
fun
Adam
one.
here
It's a fun
last
one.
week. Adam was here last week, Brooks, and he was talking about how much he was looking forward to getting on stage with the full band and electrifying. Now, Zach was out there working on your other guitar. And so secretly, I said earlier that I was hoping that she was going to shred and rip it up a little bit with the electric. But are you looking forward to it? You got gigs coming up. You're going to pull out the electric and do a little shredding?
For some of them, like for example, the Friday show, I'm going to do like a mini shred thing over a hip hop track, which is what you were talking about.
Love that.
And yeah, I mean, other than that, I just mostly have acoustic shows lined up, which again, you can just find that on my Facebook page, which is Cait Devin Music, and Instagram, the Cait Devin. I'm basically on everything, but very involved in the local scene. Always trying to do shows with people too, because if people go to my website, they might notice that a lot of my acoustic shows are duo gigs. So I'm trading off sets with other artists that I find to be very talented. And, a big reason for that is the trigeminal neuralgia and, the shooting nerve pain and me not being able to currently sing for long durations of time. Like, for example, I can't do 3-hour gigs by myself anymore when I used to be able to go like that. But it's whatever, because I think it's almost more fun that way, to do the 3-hour shows with another person.
Oh, yeah.
And just, getting to be the audience too, and, doing a song and then sitting down, getting to see them do their set. So I don't mind it, actually. I almost prefer it to doing shows alone.
It's a positive. That's
No,
a
I'd love to
positive
see
attitude too.
collaboration shows,
Oh,
you
me
know?
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt, man.
And
That's a great
These will
way
be
to do
something
it.
to see. You know.
And we've got so many talented artists in this region. I mean,
Yeah.
this show, we're thankful for all the people in the region. I mean, you in the Utica area, we got people coming in from Rochester.
Yeah. All over the state.
all over
really.
the state. And I mean,
Awesome.
you're in this region a fair amount. I mean, you got a show in Syracuse. I saw Manly is coming up as
Totally.
well.
Yeah.
And you're based out of Utica
Out of
area.
Utica
Right
area,
on
so
Genesee
gosh.
Street. There's a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
My sister lives up in Utica area. She actually works. She works for Oneida County. So I used to go up there once in a while. I gotta get up there.
And there's a
again.
great
Maybe I'll go
music
up.
scene in Utica, so
Oh, amazing.
you got to be loving it.
You'll
up
be with Jonah Ladd at
There's
the Hub.
a lot of gigs. I mean, that's definitely
Yeah.
for sure. I'm gonna be at the Hub in Utica, the Hub
Yeah.
Eatery. That's like a newer venue, but they have open mics and everything like that. Yeah, Uptown Theater, the Hub, Stingers in Manlius,
Alien. Oh, that's in Syracuse.
Gilded Club in Syracuse, Alien Opera House.
That sounds like my kind of place. Alien Opera
Yeah,
House.
I'm booking into 2022, so it's gonna be very busy.
That's
Oh, beauty.
awesome.
I'm happy to hear that we got open mic nights coming back. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
That's something I think during the pandemic we all missed. because,
Oh, trust me.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
great
yeah.
way for new
Yeah.
players to get out.
I've
get
been
that
exposed to so
experience.
much good music on this show.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just on the show.
Yeah, I
and
was
like you
checking
were
some
saying.
of it out on your page.
Yeah, well,
You know, we
I
are
mean,
lucky. Knock
we'll
on
be
wood, man.
rechecking this video out too. I'm sure as people already are tuning in, and again,
Yeah, I'll give it a share after as well.
yeah, give it a share for God's sake.
Yeah, those of you out there. I mean, do you guys have any requests for Cait? I mean, you know.
I was wrong too. Well, we got about 15 minutes left. Just
15
keep track of time.
I'm
Cait-
really jonesing here. Glitter.
Yeah, I know. Is that something that we're
Something we
allowed
can do.
to hear? Can you? Is that an exclusive we can have? That's out now, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
thought that was upcoming.
For sure.
Let's rock some glitter if you're feeling up for it. Yeah.
On acoustic?
Is that electric?
I currently
Well,
this
she
is like
rocks
one
it
of the
off now.
few originals I haven't acoustified yet.
No problem.
Oh, no worries. No.
Let's work from there.
I
then.
do have Jokes on You somewhat acoustified.
Jokes on you. Somewhat. Let's do that.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Jokes on
That'll
you.
work. Jokes on
That's from. A
This
recent
was
ep-
my single before the recent single.
Oh,
This
it's
one
right here
was
with the music
released
video.
in April. Yeah.
Yeah, check out these music videos too. These are pretty
definitely,
high
yeah.
quality stuff too. YouTube.
Yeah. I love to get
Beautifully
artsy
filmed.
with them.
Well, you do.
Yeah, my Halloween song is going to be coming out fairly soon.
Spooky.
Which is very last minute, but I decided I had to probably do one, you know. All right, bear with me if I forget my own words. I'll scat or whatever. This song has a lot of lyrics. If you want to talk about talking.
Hey,
So let's see where it goes.
There we go.
let's do it.
When they see me in person, they don't know what to say. I can tell they think they know me when I call them out, their hands go up. Can handle anything you throw at me, yeah. And bring you right down to the knees, yeah. They say time is precious, but they don't know where to spend it. Eavesdropping on everything, I'm telling you I've had enough. You think that I know me, you don't know me, yeah. Cause I'm on fire as I please. They're coming to me, not to be seen, just living on the thought of the hands in my throat. There's a fantasy, in reality I am the one who gets what I want, yeah. I always bounce back, no need for a comeback. This is my run that, but you're not about that. I saw the sky open up. Oh, you are not someone I can trust, and you don't grind as hard as us. Yeah. I moved on. Yeah, you should have seen it coming, but since you didn't, I guess the joke's on you. Too strong, yeah. You should have seen it coming, but since you did. didn't. I guess the joke's on you. They're trying to get me off the team, I take them out like slaughter. If you're mad, then you can stay mad, I can tell what you're about. Get this bag and I work a little harder. Off I go, now you know, fire starter. Now I get to live my best life, what a treat. You thought I'd let you live it, oh how sweet. And now you're getting all weak in the knees and you're crying over me, oh shut the hell up please. You're talking smack, no strings attached, I don't hear that la la la. Workaholic freak and I gotta eat cause I need that stack, nah 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 please. You don't know me, there is no us. When I found you, see, yeah yeah. You thought that I would get in touch, yeah. I promise I don't give a, yeah. So try not to bless your luck, yeah yeah. I moved on, yeah. You should have seen it coming, but since you didn't, I guess the joke's on you. Too extra, yeah. You should have seen it coming, but since you didn't, I guess the joke's on you. La la la. Na na na. La la la. Oh yeah yeah yeah. La la la. Ooh. La la la. Oh yeah yeah yeah.
It's good. You can still. I caught goosebumps on that last part right here.
Yo.
Here's
Had a few
standing up at the
lisps
back.
here and there. A few lisps here and there.
No.
Your girl has a few crooked teeth. But yeah, that was actually my first time doing that one like acoustic.
That was amazing.
Besides like one time at a show a few weeks ago.
I say, rap it. And
Still
sell
working
it.
on it.
Yeah,
Still
there you
working
go,
on
exactly.
it.
You know,
No.
you can't beat that. That's
Technically
something
a
you could-
rap song.
You could, yeah. That's. I was gonna say, bring up too. I've heard a term called spinging before too. Sping, like spit. You're spitting bars, but
Yeah.
and you're singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's called spinging. That's what you were kind of doing there.
Few
know.
fast lyrics in there.
Love that.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Especially for people who like more like myself. If you looked at my if my Spotify library, your head would spin. You know, it's a lot of different stuff. For someone who likes different kinds of music, and when you combine different kinds, it's like someone doesn't have to be like, oh, okay, I listen to rap now. Now I want to listen to rock. It's like when you're listening to both at the same time, you don't want to change it as easily.
Makes a great combination.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. No, I mean, well, you know, Ray Charles said it well. There are only two types of music:
Yeah.
good and bad.
Mm.
You know.
That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it.
So the beauty
That's a good
is,
way
and
to
I mean,
put it,
look
yeah.
at what Ray did,
Yeah.
and how he blended so many genres. And so
know.
you do this well, girl. So
Yeah, you really do. You
now
really do.
I have a question. You know, you got this '90s kind of charm to things that you do, and that's how you put it on your website. Now, you're a little too young to have been there. So where did that come from?
I'm like the later, or like I'm the older Gen Z. So I was born in 2001, right after the 90s. So I still had a bunch of those 90s luxuries, kind of that 90s culture vibe. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess does Britney Spears really count as
Yeah.
really 90s? Because I grew up listening to like a bunch of her albums.
Yeah.
For sure.
You and every other, that was. I remember
And she's
those
free.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Free
She's
Britney.
free.
And
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
free, posting the nude photos on Instagram. She's really liberated.
Wow.
And I love that for her.
No, she was on lockdown. I watched that documentary the other
Yeah.
day. So yeah, if anybody
I
hasn't
still
checked
need
it
to
out,
watch
that's a
that,
good
but
one. Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I'm glad she's out here
That's on Netflix.
free from that.
Insightful, yeah, on Netflix.
That's nice. That's nice.
Insightful. Definitely.
Yeah,
Scary stuff. that
Yeah,
goes on.
exactly. That was the
You
weird.
just never know what goes on. Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
You just
we're in a
never
good day of documentaries now. Too,
Oh,
though,
yeah.
you know.
Without-
Like the
Yeah, I'm
best
actually getting a
documentaries.
documentary done on my condition and how it's like affected my career and all that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I don't even know when that's going to be wrapped up. Probably going to be filming it ongoing until we get to an end point, wherever that is. But yeah,
Well, you got so much other stuff going on too that you gotta squeeze in between. You know.
a lot.
Yeah.
Working. That's the good thing.
That's right. So, well, a couple upcoming events here. We'll run down again quick. DJ Roscoe Red and Miss Cait Devin here. They'll be at the Penny this Friday at 9:30, West Fayette West
Yeah.
Fayette Street in Syracuse.
Cute
the
little
Armory.
nook. Cute
Yeah.
little nook for sure.
And then the
Hub
couple
in
in Utica, the hub, and also
Great
that big
food.
the big one you want to
That's what
go.
I've heard.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
big one you want to go to is Saturday, October 16th. The Brushstrokes for Breast Cancer. It's at the art. It's an art gala at the Uptown Theater in Utica.
Utica as well. Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing some like instrumental guitar jams as well.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe on my acoustic, which I very, very, very rarely do live. So that's gonna be fun to switch it up.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
glad we got some of the acoustic tonight then too. You know.
Without a doubt, man.
Yeah, that's awesome stuff. We're gonna.
But no, I was wondering, because I mean, you're rocking a Taylor acoustic tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Of all your axes, which one is your favorite?
Definitely my Epiphone SG.
Is that black one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because it fits my hands very well.
Is that the one you were in the 12 string, or the 8 string you were talking about?
12 string.
12,
Yeah,
yeah.
the 8 string is out there. That's a Strandberg guitar, which
Oh.
is technically a much more expensive guitar than an SG, but that is like a bit too large for my hands. Maybe if it were like a 6 string Strandberg, it would definitely be good.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Well-
I'm all about the SGs. So
Nice,
I got
nice.
someday I'll
Yeah.
know all the different nice guitars. I have like a basic Squire, Fender
gotcha.
Squire, just to train on. But now I'm getting
What is
more and
that?
more influenced to go and put all the strings.
Exactly.
on it,
Tonight, all right,
Especially
Josh,
tonight, yeah.
just give him the grief because we're trying to make him go home and string the thing.
Yeah,
tonight,
yeah.
So,
I mean, we've been doing this how long?
Gotta start early,
Weeks.
restring,
I know.
Weeks,
restring.
yeah.
Otherwise, you're never gonna restring your guitar, and I'm one of those people.
So at least it's
There
not
it
just
is.
me.
No,
Yeah,
no.
it is kind of like a mental. Like you get it in your head and you're like, no, it's a project. You
Yeah.
know.
I know a lot of guitar players that have guitars sitting that are not strung.
Yeah,
The beauty is multiple axes, so you can always go pick up another one.
Right.
that's right.
Now,
Well,
maybe we got to getting close, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. 5 minutes. Would you smack me on the head if I ask you to play us out?
We can do another song. Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
then
definitely.
we'll close out of the hour after this one. We got about 5 minutes. So
You.
all right.
What are you
Yeah.
feeling?
What am I feeling? I mean, technically, it's getting close to spooky time, and if anybody has watched Hocus Pocus, which I really hope, I hope.
That lady creeps me out.
Okay.
The witch lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is I Put a Spell on You.
Ooh, everyone knows
Yes,
that.
Yeah, I
indeed.
figured I might as well.
Let's do it.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I tell you I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better, baby. I can't stand it 'cause you calm me down. Oh, hey, yeah, yeah. I put a spell on you, hey. Oh, yeah, yeah. Because you're mine, oh, yeah.
Vinny, she just gave competition to Nina Simone because Nina does a great version of that tune, and now
This
my
girl,
favorite
though,
two
is
versions
something.
right here, dude.
I just found some chords and kind of meshed them together.
Girl, something, man. Cait Devin, Cait Devin.
Yeah, come be my friend, yo.
Oh,
Follow her on this, that, and everything else: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram,
her own webpage. Yeah.
and then follow her journey too. Follow her career. This is certain. You're going places. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Without a
Guitar
doubt.
World is gonna be rating up my next charity event, which is gonna be cool.
Oh.
Awesome.
Always, they're very cool people over there.
Well, we thank you for the performance, for
Without a
the
doubt.
energy, for the for the positive words,
Positivity.
everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We thank you for joining us too.
We are humble.
Yeah,
Without a
thanks for
doubt,
having
man.
me, yo.
Of course.
I
Thanks
do
for coming.
appreciate.
Absolutely.
We got Stevie Tombstone next week.
Is that who it is?
Yeah,
Stevie
Stevie
Tombstone?
Tombstone.
Yeah, this is CNY Music Now Studio Sessions. Join us each and every Sunday with Peace and Love, 8 to 9 p.m. Bye, everybody.